Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Harper and Goldie slug it out next on the show. Gio Gonzalez gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Digging in, Steve Cook. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Here you go. Let it fly.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Bryce Harper.
Get your pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Cook is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's just textbook hitting right there. Ball's away, stays down with it, takes his head to the ball, and just flips it into left field. Nice swing.
Digging in, number 72. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Number 72.
Hey, play the one now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cook is there, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the D-backs 1. Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Ready once again, Steve Cook. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Cook.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Drury ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 5-2. Striding into the box,
Now
Steve
batting,
Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Now, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A possible winning run on second. No one out.
Hey, your turn. Clutch up for us, babe.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Fernando Abad wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
So digging in now, Steve Cook. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Let it fly right here.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
From the stretch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means...
Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook. Come on, right here one time. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nice rip, big guy.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone,
Right fielder
and that'll
number
bring in a
34.
dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a flare out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder, and that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off for the
Steve
Nationals.
Cook, 1 for
Third
2 with a
baseman.
double on the ledger so
Steve
far.
Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Drury is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again,
Leading off for the
Steve
Nationals.
Cook. He'll match up
Third
with a new
baseman.
pitcher to begin their
Steve
half of the 7th.
Cook.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right
One
now,
time, right now.
pitcher's got the advantage.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Yeah,
A lot
great
of
job
base
right
hits
there.
up
You
the
squared
middle.
on that
Set
sucker.
your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper.
Right fielder
He's working on
number
a 1 for
34.
3 thus far.
Bryce Harper.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He struck out swinging in
Now
his
batting,
last trip to the plate.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Throw over to the bag.
He's good.
Runner back safely.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound
Up
our
next for the
mistakes here.
Nationals.
Better issue a free
That's
pass
it.
and give him something to
Matt
drive.
Reader.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot,
batting.
Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman.
He's doubled and singled
Steve
in 4 at-bats
Cook.
in this contest.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 8 runs, 14 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Goldschmidt. Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Nats with their 50th team win in this one. Steven Strasburg wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
8 runs.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year, he was a Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together.
Second.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go,
A
big
2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that.
2 down now.
Hey, sit him down.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Backhanded on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Digging in for his second at bat, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. Here's Bryce Harper now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Let's go right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, Daniel Murphy. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. 4 for 15.
Get your pitch, huh?
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Blanco. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Chris Owings. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Here we go, guys.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, we got 2 down.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Cook is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Diamondbacks 4. Stepping in, Steve Cook, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
1-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm gonna give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Gets the sign. Here comes the 1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blanco racing back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Fix the pitch. No one better up there.
Now another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
8-5 today. Eduardo Rodriguez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious